We wish you buddies. This is Fetter's Farmstead. My name's Tyler. We got plenty of work to do today, so let's get after it. So yesterday, my father-in-law was over. I got a skid loader from a buddy, and we did work. We put in the garden beds, the raised beds that I built. Put some down there, put in the flagpole, flattened out the garden, and just, we're getting somewhere. We're not too late for this year yet. We're gonna get it done. And I finally feel like I'm getting something accomplished around here. So, flagpole's a little bent. I don't know if you can tell, but it still stands straight and tall. I mean, a little crooked in the middle, but aren't we all? So yesterday, like I said, I spent all day with my father-in-law. Today's Father's Day. So, in honor of my father, I'm gonna plant some tomatoes this morning. Early, got up nice and early, it's cool. So we're gonna plant some tomatoes, and my dad always tried to plant tomatoes, and somehow tomatoes always grew. The kid, me, my sister, my mom would always eat them, or we'd get to him before he would holler and yell, and not really, but so. And it's just funny because knowing what I know now, he didn't do nothing. He didn't fertilize the ground. He didn't break it up. He just dug a little tiny hole and planted a tomato, and the thing grew every year. And now I'm out here gardening, trying to make stuff grow, and it's harder than what he did, that's for sure. Down the road, plant them all. So I grew up in a family that my mother was a farmer's kid. The aunts and uncles all grew up working on the farm, and the main crop of my grandparents was tomatoes. They grew tomatoes for, I forget the name of the company, but I'm pretty sure the tomatoes went to Chef Boyardee. So tomatoes, they hold a spot in my heart. We always grew up eating tomatoes. Everybody in my family loves tomatoes, except for my sister. She's a little weird, but that's besides the fact. So all of us growing up, we could eat tomatoes like an apple. Love tomatoes. So there we go. Planted a 6-pack of Jetstar tomatoes. They're a little withered from not having been watered in a while, but I'm gonna top dress them with some fertilizer, non-GMO fertilizer. I like Hybrix, and hopefully they're my top producers. I love my raised beds. I don't know how many tomatoes over there planted in the ground, but raised beds are so much nicer when you're getting fat, or when you are fat and you're getting older. We were cleaning out some of my mom's storage stuff this year, and we found the farm paperwork from my grandparents' farm, their first farming contract and some other stuff, and I don't exactly remember the number, but it had in there farm workers, hired hands, and their pay rate was like, I don't even remember. It was like 25 cents a bushel of tomatoes, or half bushel or something. And in my mind, it's like, it is such hard work for such little money. I mean, I understand inflation, but even comparing it to today, that is minuscule pennies for such hard work. But it was a different time. The men and women who grew up back then knew how to work, and that's something that's being lost. But some of us still know how to do it. Some of us still get up at 6:30 on a Sunday and get up and plant tomatoes and watch the sunrise and plant tomatoes before church. So it's all fun. If you ain't living life and having fun, what's the sense in doing it? I'm gonna finish planting these stuff quick, then I'm gonna pack up and go down to my buddy's house. My buddy David, he's still working on his car. Poor David. Someone help him work on his car. Probably not do videos, because just get it done. So this is gonna be a short one today. Just planting tomatoes in memory of my father on Father's Day. So, see you, love you, bye. See you in the wash. Got Roma's Amish paste, Jet Stars, all in one bed.